Today in this video we will learn the concept of time in detail, and we will also learn how to solve the questions related to time. Concept of a clock. This is a clock in which you can see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. This green line shows the hour hand. This blue line shows the minute hand, and this shows the second hand. The second hand moves very fast. 60 seconds make 1 minute, and a complete day is of 24 hours. And this is the basic concept of a clock, that in a clock we have hour hand, minute hand and a second hand. Concept of AM and PM. AM stands for ante-meridiem. It means before midday. 5 in the morning means 5 a.m. 12 at night, then 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 till 12 noon. This time is taken in AM. Time between 12 midnight to 12 noon is AM. 12 AM, 1 AM, 2, 3, 4, 5 AM, 6 AM, 7 AM and 11:59 is considered as AM. Before 12 noon, the time is AM. PM stands for post-meridiem. It means after midday. The time after 12 noon till 12 at night, the time between it 1 o'clock, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it is considered as PM. Like 3 in the afternoon is 3 PM. 6 in the evening is 6 PM. 10 at night is 10 PM. So the time between 12 noon till 12 night is PM. Concept of 12-hour clock and 24 hours clock. This clock is 12-hour clock because here the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 2 complete cycles of this 12 hours is considered as 1 day. 24-hour clock. This clock is telling us 24 hours, like from 12 midnight the time begins 1, 2 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, then 12 o'clock, then 1 at noon is 13, 2 at noon is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. This means that this is 24-hour clock. When we say 1 in afternoon, this means in 12-hour clock it is 1 PM, whereas in 24-hour clock it is 13. And we don't use AM or PM in 24-hour clock because it is obvious that when we say 1, 2, 3, it means AM, and when we comes in the double digit like 13, 14, 15, it is PM. So 1 PM in 12 hours is 13 in 24 hours clock. 9 PM in 12-hour clock is 21 in 24-hour clock. 5 AM in 12-hour clock is 5 in 24-hour clock. Hope this is clear to you. Time 12-hour clock, 24-hour clock. 3 o'clock early morning is 3 AM in 12-hour clock and 3 in 24-hour clock. 10 o'clock morning, 10 AM, 10. Noon, time is 12 p.m. in 12-hour clock and 12 in 24-hour clock. 2 o'clock in afternoon is 2 p.m. in 12-hour clock and 14 in 24-hour clock. 8 o'clock in the evening is 8 p.m. whereas 20 in 24-hour clock. Midnight is 12 a.m. It is 24 or 00 in 24-hour clock. Now the times are midnight, then early morning, then morning. This time is considered in AM, then noon, then afternoon, evening and night. This time afternoon till night is PM. This is AM. Measuring the time in seconds. Now when we are measuring the time in seconds, we will just focus on the seconds hand. Now here the second hand is pointing towards the digit 3. This means that it is telling us it is 15 seconds because from 12 to 3 each digit represents 5. Each digit represents 5 seconds. Like from 12 to 1 there are 5 seconds between it. From 12 to 1 we get 5 seconds if we are measuring the time in seconds. So at 1 it is 5, then at 2 it is 10, at 3 it is 15, at 4 it is 20, at 5 it is 25, at 6 it is 30, at 7 it is 35, at 8 it is 40, 9 45, 10 50, 11 55 and 12 60 seconds. So in this figure the second hand is pointing towards 3, which means 15 seconds in total. How 15 seconds? Let us count. 1 2 3 4 5 at 1, 6 7 8 9 10 at 2, 11 12 13 14 15 at 3. So 15 seconds is the time in seconds over here. Now in this figure the second hand is pointing towards a line between 4 and 5. At 4 the seconds are 20. Now we will add the two lines in 20. This becomes 21. This is 22. So this second hand is showing us the time 22 seconds. Telling the time quarter past. Now in this figure you can see that the hour hand is at 1 whereas the minute hand is at 3. At 3 we know it is 15. So this time is quarter past 1. Now here we will focus on the minute hand. The minute hand is pointing towards 3 or it means 1:15. It means 1:15. This is quarter past 1. Here you see the minute hand is pointing towards 3 and the hour hand is pointing towards 5. It is quarter past 5 or 5:15. Here the minute hand is at 3. The hour hand is at 8. This is quarter past 8 or 8:15. What we have to remember is when minute hand is on 3 or at 15, it means quarter past. It means quarter past. Telling the time half past. In this figure you can see the minute hand is pointing towards 6. The minute hand is pointing towards 6 or at 30. Whereas the hour hand is between 1 and 2. Here the hour hand is between 2 and 3. Here it is between 8 and 9. In the first clock the time is 1:30 or 1:30. Here 2:30 or 2:30. Here 8:30 or 8:30. What we have to remember is when minute hand is at 6 or at 30 minutes, we say half past. Telling time quarter to. Now in this clock you can see the minute hand is pointing towards 9 and the hour hand is pointing towards 1 closer to 1. The time is quarter to 1, which is 12:45. Here the clock is telling us that the minute hand is pointing towards 9, whereas the hour hand is pointing towards 2, which means 1:45 or quarter to 2. Similarly over here, quarter to 4 or 3:45. When minute hand is at 9 or 45 minutes, it means quarter to. Let's do some question. Find the duration from 8:30 to 9:15. Now, we know that between 8:30 and 9:15, we have 8:30 to 9 and then 9:15. Between 8:30 and 9, we have 30 minutes. Between 9 to 9:15, we have 15 minutes. So what we will do, we will add 30 plus 15 minutes, we get 45 minutes. So time between 8:30 to 9:15 is 45 minutes. Now in the diagram you can see 8:30 is here, the hour hand is towards 8, the minute hand is towards 6, the time is from here to here, it is from 8:30 to 9, it is 30 minutes. From 9 to 9:15, it is 15 minutes. When we add 30 minutes and 50 minutes, we get 45 minutes. In this way, we find the duration. Concept of reading a time. For that, you have to understand that 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour. Now, if we say we have 65 minutes, this means that 60 minutes plus 5 minutes, and as we know 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour, so 60 minutes is actually 1 hour and 5 minutes. Then 86 minutes. 86 minutes are 60 minutes plus 26 minutes. 60 minutes is 1 hour and 26 minutes remaining. So 86 minutes is actually 1 hour and 26 minutes. Then 120 minutes. 120 minutes is 60 minutes plus 60 minutes. 60 minutes is 1 hour plus 60 minutes is also 1 hour. 120 minutes is 2 hours. Let's do the questions of addition of time. Now hours are given and minutes are also given. Hours 1 and 45 minutes, 1 hour and 20 minutes, and we have to add it. Now the key point here is that in minutes we have to add 45 and 20. When we add it, we get 65 minutes. Now as we know that 65 minutes is 60 minutes plus 5 minutes, and 60 minutes is 1 hour and 5 minutes is remaining. 65 we get by adding 45 and 20 from here, but when we calculated it, we get that 65 minutes is actually 1 hour and 5 minutes. So we can give 1 hour over here, because by adding these 2 hours we get 2, but 65 minutes is 1 hour plus 5 minutes, we give 1 hour over here. This hours become 3 and minutes 5 is left behind, because 1 hour we have given to these 2 hours. So 145 minutes plus 1 hour 20 minutes is 3 hours 5 minutes. Hope you have understood this, that in minutes section we can't get greater value than 59 minutes, because 60 minutes is 1 hour. When we get 1 hour, when we get the value 60 minutes, which is equal to 1 hour, we have to give it to the hours. We have to give it to the hours. In this case also 65 minutes is 60 minutes plus 5 minutes. 60 minutes is 1 hour. We have given this to over here. So we are left behind with 5 minutes. So answer in minutes will be 5, whereas in hours it is 3 hours. Hope this is clear. For further explanation, let's do another question of addition. Now 4 hours and 5 minutes plus 1 hour and 55 minutes. Now as I told you before, you have to add these whole like 5 plus 55. 5 plus 55 will give you 60. And we know 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour. So we are going to give this 1 hour over here. And we are left behind with 0 minutes. Now the minutes are 0. Whereas at hours we will add them. 4 plus 1 is 5. And this 60 minutes, 1 hour as we have given to it, it will become 6 hours. So 4 hours and 5 minutes plus 1 hour and 55 minutes is actually 6 hours and 0 minutes. Now the concept of subtraction. Hours and minutes. Hour is 1 and minute is 20. And we have to subtract 25 minutes. Now how we will do? We can't subtract 20 from 20. 25 is a bigger number, 20 is smaller. We can't do the subtraction, so we have to borrow. Now what we will borrow? We will borrow 1 hour. 1 hour we are borrowing from the hour section to the minute section, and we know 1 hour is 60 minutes. So we have borrowed 60 minutes here. We have borrowed 60 minutes. So 60 minutes plus 20 minutes will give us 80 minutes. Now here we are getting 80 minutes because we have borrowed 1 hour, which is 60 minutes. Over here we add 60 plus 20, we get 80. Now we will do the subtraction. Now we will subtract 25 from 80, we get 55 minutes. And here r will be 0. So we get the answer 55 minutes. The key point here is that we will borrow 60 minutes and then we will add it to 20. Hope this is also clear to you.